Hej allihopa, välkomna till Skills Corporate Finance. Vi har Andrea Cattaneo här, han är vd för Zenith Energy som just har kommunicerat att man har fått rättigheter att bruka 2 stycken urangruvor i Lombardiet. Och det här är alltså inga prospekteringsfyndigheter utan det är riktiga utbyggda gruvor. Jättespännande möjlighet. Varsågod Andrea.
The news. We have received acceptance of our application for 2 exploration permits in Valvedello and Novazza, which are both in the region of Lombardy, so the region of Milan. These are the only known uranium mines in Italy, as well as deposit. There is a very important history of these mines, because these mines were drilled initially in the 60s and then in the 70s, in the 80s. There are 25 kilometers of galleries and tunnel drilled in perfect condition. They are quite large modern galleries, despite being done in the 70s. Somebody can go in motorbikes or in mountain bike, which means, if you are on top of these sort of vehicles, you are quite tall, and so it means that at least the height of the gallery of this tunnel is 2 meters, 10. So they are perfectly in good condition with lights and pavement. But then in 1987, there was a referendum. When they were starting production, there was a referendum in Italy against nuclear activity, nuclear energy. And so then this referendum blocked completely the activity in a very severe way. There was another referendum then 2 years later, but anyhow, with this referendum, these 2 mines were abandoned and they were closed and leaving everything as it is. They were not spending any additional money because the law prohibited to make any activity. And so now, timidly, we are restarting with nuclear. So we don't say start and produce tomorrow morning. So they said, okay, we give you an exploration permit, but the exploration permit, which we receive subject to environmental verification, which is called VIA, you can say environmental impact assessment. It's sort of paradox, because we are giving the exploration license, but we have already 25 kilometers of galleries. So, we are not really in exploration phase. We are already in pre-production. But in a political language of today, in a politically correct way, we start to say exploration, although everything is very, very, very advanced, as you can imagine. So we have a tonnage. We have as well a concentration grades, which is one of the highest in Europe. We have this sort of pebbles, black pebbles, and in which there is a mixture of different minerals. The uranium, which is called uranium-238, is containing only 2-3% of uranium-235, which is the one that become fissile, so that can have a fission, and then can be the fuel for either a nuclear reactor. So we are very much obviously aligned with the EU policy. Then we have the combined quantity. As you can see, with the high grade, we are speaking about 15 million pounds of uranium-235. This 15 million pound is because the price of uranium is a market in which the original imperial unit, less than half a kilo, is the measurement in the spot market. The price for uranium is X dollars per 1 pound, and for each pound, and at the moment the price of uranium is quite high, but we'll see why it will become much higher. Is between 77 bit and 83 ask, so we can assume a mid price of 80, which is the one that we have used for our calculation. So then, as you can see, we have 15 million pounds multiplied for 80 makes a stock of the material that we have assessing this to mine of 1 billion yuan. This is a gross price. There is no cost of extraction, transportation, and packaging, because of course is something that requires certain care. Not much, as we will see, is not uranium is not as dangerous as people fear or believe in the general sentiment of the market. The most important thing to know what we have in our hands. Who are the consumer of uranium? There are not many people that say that in Europe they can be maximum 20, and there are the entity, normally state, that manage a reactor. Here you have the chart of galleries. In total there are 25 kilometers, but one has 14, Novazza, and so you see the galleries ramification. They are not all at the same level, like should be in a mine. Some they go down, some they go up. So there are, in this case, 5 levels in which they communicate through various branches. And there is as well, through the activity made in this period, not only the galleries, but as well the discovery of the best area reach of uranium, which is in pink, which you see in the map. So not only the gallery has been drilled, but then after drilling the gallery, little sample, which we call carrot, taking this core carrot out and bring it to the laboratory to determine which galleries is near to the best fertile rocks. Thank you.